I'll go down there, and if that's the way they're going, I'll cut the honey out first. Then I'll put the brood comb and everything in the box up here.
Would she have been very upset with the movement there? Or?
Normally get very traumatised when you do something to that well. But once you pull the hive down, you've no longer got a hive to protect. And all they're worrying is to protect themselves and the future. Once they go in this box, and she's in the box, and she's in there for 24 hours, and they've got the brood and babies in there, that'll be home. We are going to do the deed now.
What is the deed?
That means I've got to tip that, put the strap around that box so it's secure, and I'm going to tip all the bees on the ground and have them go in the box.
Right. Golly, are you doing them by the handfuls?
Yeah, the reason I'm smoking the outside edges where the bees are is just to make sure that I've got them all grouped together and all going in the one way so that I don't leave the queen behind, because as soon as I go away, if that queen is in any of those leaves and litter there, they'll all come back on out of the box and cluster around there.
The way they were all going into the box, it would appear that she would be already in the box. They're racing into the box. So how do they know to go into the box? Is she calling them, or what is happening?
Calls them.
How does she call them? Do you know? Is it a sound we would hear?
Yeah, it's above our range of hearing. It's pretty high octave that she's calling in, and it's a sort of a screeching sound. I've seen that poor cockroach at the bottom of the hive. They didn't take long to pick.
Tell me a little bit about bees.
In this hive, there's 3 types of bees. We have the queen, which is essential to the whole being. We have this hive here, probably 25 to 30,000 bees are in here, and there's probably a sprinkling of around about, not that many drones, probably 500. Now, the worker bee only lives 6 weeks from the time it's a bee, and it takes 3 weeks in the brood comb before it gets to that stage. The queen bee will live for 3 years, but generally after the 2nd year, most of the eggs in the body are expended. So the amateur will needs to requeen every 2nd year, If you're professional and you're really making the queen lay a lot of eggs, 12 months is enough.
Hey, look! Oh, look! The bees are all over my camera.
Oh, you're not going to take that off yet, I hope.
I wouldn't have charged for getting two.
Yes, I know, but you've still got them on you. Just a minute, I'll just...
And I suppose I'll only wear the thing 3 or 4 times in that week. But you can't kill it, can you? That just gives the wife something to look forward to.
No, it's one. So I'm going to block the entrance up at the front there.
Who fertilises the queen? How are they fertilised?
Drones that fertilise the queen. The queen, the high in the air. The saying maiden flight is very much to do with bees. The queen bee flies away, and every day the drones fly to the same area. It's called a mating area, and she mates with up to 10 to 12 drones, and they all have the semen that drones donate to her are stored in her body, and that lasts her for life. And when there's no more semen left to fertilise her eggs, well, she starts to lay a lot of drones because they're from the infertile eggs. There's not so many workers. In a natural state, before it gets to that stage, the worker bees will put a special superseed cell in the hive, and the queen's got to lay in every cell that's available. When she lays, and there she's laid her doomsday egg. Now after that starts to develop into a queen, they pull her wings out, throw her out.
Oh, wow, I see.
Don't come back as a bee in another life. Smile. Well, that's the beginning of the action. Gloves are going on. We're going to continue from where we were last time when we boxed these bees. Now we have to remove them and rehabilitate them into a box where they'll be permanently housed.
Okay.
Now we've got to remove this comb and make sure we haven't got the queen in it, because we're going to put the queen in that box, and we're going to separate this comb and make sure that it don't have any queen bee in it. You can see.
Yes. So the bees actually make that, it's not artificial?
No, we put an artificial rib in it, but the bees actually make this. They're wonderful engineers, and it's for the weight and strength of the material, it's extremely strong after they've made it. Now they've discarded this comb, they're not using this comb, but they have dwindled down quite a bit to what they were, and they'll need a bit of a TLC. Now what we're doing, Now that we've removed the comb and checked that we've got no queen in this comb, just to be sure, we're going to put this on top, and any brood that has not emerged yet will be able to emerge from the comb and strengthen this hive up. They have dwindled away a fair bit, so I will be adding 2 frames of brood from another hive to boost their numbers. We've now got the queen in the bottom. The box is locked up. There's a queen bee excluder here, and the queen cannot get out. And there's some brood in the top, and there's brood in those between those 2 combs. And we will leave this hive settle down, and tomorrow I'll add another 2 combs of brood from another hive. Then this hive should establish itself well.